got this folder a few years ago to take with me on job interviews because I felt it looked more professional than to walk around with a vanilla envelope. I used it recently to take notes for a linguistics class and when I updated my resume a few months ago and applied to a couple of jobs. This is the oldest book out of the bunch. It was a gift from my childhood best friend. In my early 20s, I wanted to use a pseudonym along with a fake bio, so this book has that story in it. This was supposed to be my magnum opus. I dreamed so big in my late teens and early 20s about my life as an author, and hopefully I can have those dreams again. These two books are souvenirs that my best friend picked up while traveling through Europe. I asked her to bring back snacks, but she knows how much I love notebooks and got these. I'm not sure what to put in them, but I'll find something. Maybe I'll use it for my Japanese lessons or my Spanish lessons. This is my meal planner and food diary. I'll show you guys what's inside. Whenever I start a diet or, better yet, lifestyle change, I like to record it here. Showing myself what I eat in a day helps me face reality. I think I performed best when I cut down on sugar. I was very focused and I was able to keep track of time better. My mind was really clear. So things like that, I just write about it here. This is my daily goals journal. I wake up every morning and write down what I want done that day or further in the future. I think it's fun to see where my mind is on some days and to see what goals keep coming up. One goal that keeps appearing is traveling to Japan, something that I've wanted to do for over 20 years. Severe anxiety is why I'm rushing to do stuff at my big age. As you can see, this book isn't even open yet. I told myself that I wouldn't buy another notebook until I find a use for this one. But it's okay if other people decide to buy me journals. I'll take those. I saw this book over a year ago in a Walmart while on vacation. I felt that it was something I could just throw into my book bag without it getting scuffed up or in the way. I use it for writing during my commute to work and home. This is a birthday gift from 5 years ago. I stopped using it because some of the questions put me in a bad mood. There's one that I do want to answer next. I don't think I shine in any way, but people have told me that I inspire them. Because of that, I try not to complain too much about my life because I don't want to stop others from going after a goal or starting a new mission in life. This folder was a birthday gift. The cover has a charger for my phone and I take it with me to the cafe when I don't want to carry my laptop. I had used it for school, for a presentation at church, and writing short stories based off lo-fi music. This is the notebook I use to track my finances. You can tell how important this book is to me because of the great condition I keep it in. No, I did not let a toddler write all over it. What made you think that? This is my main journal. Early in our relationship, my best friend told me about this shared journaling idea she wanted to do. She brought it up with her high school friends, then tried it with her college friends, and then she had to settle for me. So each person has a journal that they write in whenever they want. Once a month or so, we switch journals and read the person's entries. Then we write words of encouragement or advice, and that's how it was supposed to go. I gave her this journal once, and now I think the project is defunct because we haven't switched journals at all since then. I don't write anything crazy in this journal because I have such a vanilla life, but if she wants to start the shared journaling idea again, I would rather use a fresh book. Maybe I should ask her about it because it was something that she's always wanted to do since she was in her early teens. This one is my current planner. I bought this at a local bookstore instead of at Barnes & Nobles where I get mostly all my journals from. Not sure if I will be replacing it as I can just use a wall calendar and my other journals for writing out plans and just things for everyday life. And this book, I haven't used this book in a while, but I wanted to tell the story behind it. Remember the Storm Area 51 meme that happened back in 2019? Not only did I want to go there, but I saw all these memes and just got the inspiration for a story, got this idea in my head, and I wrote maybe I wrote 4 chapters of the story, but I remember going to this bookstore. My friend and I were always looking for like different bookstores. We just love books. Well, she's a bigger reader than I am. She has read more books than I have ever read in my lifetime. So she's the one who's always finding these bookstores. And I went and I found this book on Area 51 and I wanted to buy it. And this story in my head, and I wanted to just make sure that I, had something to read and just some research to read while writing the story. Fast forward, I forget the whole thing. I forgot what I wanted to write. I went back to the news. I'm trying to find this story that just seemed to be right from my memory. It was just, it's funny and sad at the same time. But this book is a reminder why I have to write down my ideas whenever I can, no matter how stupid the ideas are, no matter how, maybe they're not serious ideas. Maybe I don't plan to write it out, but I have to get my ideas down. I have to write them down, write a summary down, because I'll forget. It's happened before. It's happened a few times. This isn't the first time it happened, but it just really made me so sad because it was something that I'd never written science fiction before, but it was, a little nice project that I think I would enjoy doing for a little bit. So this little book is my scheduling journal. I just write down different schedules that I go by during the seasons. My schedule is constantly changing, mostly due to work or babysitting or whatever new project I have or whatever changes happen in life. It just helps to write down what schedule changes work best for me or what works best for my family and friends or anybody around me. This is my shopping journal. I write down the things that I would like to buy: clothes, accessories, knickknacks, little just things that I might need or want. Because I can be impulsive, I end up buying things that I do not use or just forget that I have. So it's just best for me to write it down and look back over it and think, do I still need this? Do I still want this? And that was not my idea. I actually got that idea from a different YouTuber. I don't know who they were. Can't remember the video that I watched it from, but I did get that idea from them. It was not mine. This is just some writing prompts that, I just read for ideas or inspiration. This book contains my therapy notes. I am so glad that I wrote down as many notes as I could. Right now, I cannot afford therapy. I have looked for a therapist, and the one that's near me has a waiting list. So can't go to them right now, but I do look over my therapy notes and it does help me. Last but not least, we have this notebook. It is my social media journal. I got this journal when I decided to finally start a YouTube channel, and it doesn't have a lot of entries in it, but I was just really excited in the beginning. I was trying to write out like different schedules of when to upload videos, when to write the scripts, when to what days I would be playing the video games and everything. I just really tried to organize it in a way that would make it easier for me and a lot of fun. And after I think about almost 2 years, I still don't have a schedule or anything. But yeah, I'm still just gonna keep writing in it and just write down how I feel and write about my journey, because I would like to look back on this and just think about how scared, frustrated, and just happy I am to have the channel.